Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Terry Crosby and Alfonso Dunbar. The two of you have been together for 1.5 years and you have no children together. You are here because there is a rocky road that you are traversing in your relationship and you would like to smooth it out. So you've come here to ask for my advice. Ms. Crosby, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here today?
We met online on a chat line. We talked for about 8 hours during our first phone conversation. We had a lot in common and a lot to talk about. During that phone call, Alfonso shared with me that he didn't want his woman to have any male friends.
During the first phone call?
Yes.
The first conversation, you were talking about the parameters of the relationship?
Well, it was like 8 hours later. So it felt more like...
whole 8. Okay, go ahead.
I met him in person a week later on February 13th. And we had a great date, I thought. And during that date, I asked about exclusivity because it was...
During your first date?
Yes, during our first date. Yes. Yes, I did. I had talked to him all week, every day, from the time I got off of work at 5 p.m. until after midnight, 7 hours a day on average. We talked about everything.
Too soon.
I understand.
You know what I mean? I don't care how long your conversations were, how good they were.
Yes.
Too soon. Were you alarmed by the fact that the woman that you had just met is seeking exclusivity with you immediately?
I didn't really know what to think.
Don't. Stop right there. I'm going to stop you right there. You shouldn't have think. What they say, don't think. Call Undefeated before you blink. You should have called me, bro. That's number one. And number two, you lying. You lying. I ain't no disrespect, young man, but you too old for that. You too old for that. Anybody, man, you done been in 1,000 of them. You done seen relationships that was on goddamn, in different decades, that was in different time. Come on now, let's just be real. You done been around a couple Sundays, so you know, and she do too. These was two people who found each other and probably was, I ain't gonna say that.
Because it was early.
Right.
However, it didn't scare me away or anything.
You just thought it was odd.
I just thought it was odd. It was a few things that happened that was odd early on. That was early.
What happened? What other things happened that were odd?
The fact that she shared some personal information with me early.
That you thought was too soon.
Yes.
Too personal, too soon.
Right, and I didn't understand why she did that. But again, like she said, we talked.
I'd like to know what personal information.
I like her password for her phone.
In the first conversation, you gave him
the first date. Right.
You gave him the password to your phone.
It wasn't exactly like that.
Well, exactly how was it?
The conversation, I just told him that I was ready for a committed relationship, and I had nothing to hide. And I just made a comment like,
you can have the password on my phone if you want to.
Well, that's not exactly how it went, but I did say, my life is an open book. My security code is the same to everything, and I just blurted it out. So he had my password to everything.
So you thought that was odd?
I thought that was odd, but like she said, we did communicate a lot, and we really kind of hit it off early, and all the communication we did, although it was soon, it was like we probably had communicated and learned more about each other, or as much as we would have with normal people talking over 6 months.
Over 6 months. You compressed all of it into a very short period of time.
Exactly.
And you got to know each other. You peeled back the layers early. My understanding is, however...
I'm sorry. Hold on, time out. But I can't tell. What y'all eat for breakfast yesterday? I can't remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday. So you're not going to sit up here and tell me that you remember her middle name. You don't remember her middle name. You don't fucking know her. Y'all don't know each other, bro. And it's not pissing me off. But it's kind of getting to that look, my medulla oblongata. It's hitting my medulla oblongata because it's like, bro, these is two fully grown, functioning adults that's acting like they just fucking oblivious to everything that's going on. Like they oblivious. I ain't gonna edit that out. I ain't gonna edit that out. But they acting like they're oblivious to everything that's going on, bro. And it's like, come on, dog. Come on. What, the first week? The first week? We put ourselves in these situations. We put ourselves in these situations because I ain't have a clue. I didn't know. I just thought that it was this, or I just thought that it was that. Man, this woman goddamn probably got a. I ain't gonna say that. No, I am gonna say it. She probably got a goddamn cellar or something somewhere that's gonna put. Man, I'm telling y'all, be careful, bro. Allegedly is probably a cellar or something like that. Man. I promise you, she's both of them.
End of this first date, when the date was over, you went home and you said, I miss you like crazy. He did not respond and you were hurt by that. Why don't you tell me how, explain that to me.
It was actually about 3 weeks after the first date.
Okay.
I texted him often, and this particular day, I sent lyrics to the song, I Miss You Like Crazy.
Oh, okay.
Because I wanted to see him again. I was physically attracted to him. As you can see, he's a good-looking man.
Was there a long pause between the first date and when you said, I miss you like crazy, like you had not heard from him?
There were about 3 weeks. I had talked to him every day.
Oh, okay, but you hadn't seen him.
Correct, and I wanted to see him again.
What did you think when you saw I Miss You Like Crazy?
I think I was just a little uncomfortable. I wasn't really ready. The interest was there.
But it wasn't at that level yet.
It wasn't at the level, I just wasn't comfortable at that point.
Right.
That early. I didn't think anything negative about it.
I understand. You just weren't at that level of comfort. I'm with you. I got that.
As soon as I stopped contacting him as much and stopped texting as often, he called for our second in-person date.
Right.
Which went really well. He professed his love for me and said he had felt the same way about me. He was just giving it some time.
Right.
And he wanted to spend the rest of his life with me.
This was on the second date?
This was on the second date.
You know, I like you people. I'm gonna tell you why I like you people. I like you people for a couple of reasons. You're mature black love, and my husband and I consider us mature black love, and I think it's a beautiful thing. Yes, ma'am. I said, but if we don't hurry this story along, we're all gonna be collecting Social Security.
So is that the ticket? Y'all let me know. Is that the ticket? Am I moving too slow? Am I moving too slow? Because to me, again, I'm like, man, God damn it, I meet you. We might get a first date. And you do it like that. But I want to spend the rest of my life with you on the second date. Now, if that's cool, y'all let me know. But for me, I ain't going to lie to you, bro. I can't support that. I cannot support that. I don't know you. We really don't know each other like that. On a second date, okay, so the first date, there's only 1 or 2 places we can go. Your place or my place. Cool. Then let's just say we're like, all right, we're going to switch it up on the second date. You go to your place, we go to my place, whatever the case. We don't even know which spot we like best yet. Like, I can't say I get it because I'm not in that age, but I see, being old and having to make that decision to be like, all right, cool, let's get it rolling, let's go for it. But I still, like, after the second date, no matter what, I just feel like after the second date, it's like, all right, cool, I like her. I'm gonna pursue her. Like, all right, cool, that's what I'm gonna do. Then we can talk about, we talk about everything else. After the second date, we should be talking about everything. It shouldn't be nothing off the table after the second date. Ain't nothing off that table on that second date. But I could be wrong. They older, mature. Let's see.
Before we get to the issues, love you both. But we're going to move forward to the insecurities that you say are making this relationship complicated. I want to get to, I think, something that was a critical point in your relationship. We understand that he told you early on that he didn't want you to have any male friends, but you did happen to have a conversation, and I think it has haunted the two of you ever since. Can you tell me what happened?
I accepted a call the day after Alfonso professed his love for me. In accepting that call, I was trying to be discreet. I was trying to be respectful of him because I did think about the comment he made about not having any male friends. But the phone call was an innocent call from someone who had been a friend to me when I lost my husband 9 months earlier.
Why was he calling you on this particular day?
It was Easter Sunday, and he just called to say Happy Easter and to let me know that his father was in the hospital.
Oh, okay. Now,
And I listened because he had listened.
he had been there for you.
And in the time that I was listening, I could see that Alfonso was growing very uncomfortable, and I ended the call.
Okay.
Well, the phone.
As soon as you could, without being rude.
I ain't gonna lie. Let's stop it. Let's hold that thought right there. Now she talking about 9 months. Do y'all think 9 months is an appropriate time span? What's an appropriate time span or is that an appropriate time span to get over your deceased lover, husband or wife? Is it a time frame? 9 months. Probably my scent still might be roaming around the house or something like that. Like, I don't know. She said 9 months. Like, damn, you can't more than a nigga for a year? Like, I can't get a whole year or something like that. I understand. What happened? What happened to him? What happened to him? What's on that? Terry Crosby. We might gotta do a goddamn, what is it? Y'all know the little ID channel where they get the, the female Charlotte did it or something like that. Yeah, her husband passed away. She's so suspect to me, bro.
Mr. Dunbar, give me your take on that circumstance where she got a call from a male friend that she had known before you.
We were in the car. She took the call, and she immediately tried to deceive me. I could tell she was trying not to let me know who she was talking to. Now, I knew about this friend. Matter of fact, I think he had called her around our first date. The problem with the phone call was she tried to deceive me. And then her reason was because she thought that I would have a problem with it. She thought that it would make me not trust her.
Why is it appropriate for her to allow him to finish telling her his troubles when his turn came?
It's not. It's not inappropriate. What made it inappropriate was her trying to deceive me. If that was the issue, if he just needed her as a friend, then
she should have been upfront about it.
She should have been upfront about it. My issue wasn't the phone call. My issue was the way she handled the phone call.
Let me ask you this. Do you buy her explanation that she was trying to obscure who it was because she knew about your discomfort with her having male friends, or do you think there was really something inappropriate in her relationship with him that was inconsistent with her having one with you?
At the time, I thought it was the latter. Since it's a year later now, so I don't feel like that anymore.
I got you. Okay.
But sure, that's OG right there. That's OG right there. Young fellas, young cats, get it. Listen, hear this one. It's cool to change your mind. You can change your mind. You can feel like, God damn it, one day, this motherfucking girl get on my, bro, I will put, ooh. I mean, sometimes, y'all see the nose? Y'all see the nose right there? I be wanting to just take her nose real quick and not all the way, but you apply that pressure right there on that nose. Like, I'm telling you, bro. But then she come through. She got the natural hair going, got the natural hair flowing. I don't know. Fuck the glasses. The glasses don't exist no more, and that's cool. Either way, glasses or no glasses, babe. That's babe. like I was saying, bro, it's cool. You can change your mind. Then you look up and be like, all right, fine, cool. You know, she got on my nerves, but then, you know, she did make lunch. She did make lunch, God damn it. I complained about sleeping wrong. She rubbed the little crook, the little kink out your neck. You ain't bought a motherfucking laundry. You don't even know the laundry detergent. Ow. You don't even know where the laundry detergent come from. You don't even know if they fucking still make Tide Pods. You don't know any of that, bro. You don't know if it exists. You couldn't tell me what a broom was, what a vacuum was, what a goddamn, y'all know the little Swiffer jet duster mop that you got used to get the top of the ceiling. And you don't know where none of that said. You don't know where none of that's at. And then you start to think. Right, like, damn, you know, she do get on my nerves, you know what I mean? But you changed your mind. It's okay to change your mind. It's cool. Just don't do it too much. Don't get caught slipping.
All right. Well, we're going to move forward and still find out how that call continued to haunt you, even though, as we now know, it was innocent. You say he has a gambling problem. He says it's okay that I gamble because it doesn't impede in any way the financial connection that you have. Why don't you explain to me why you believe he has a gambling problem?
We said we would move in together, and we had some trouble just making house a home because we didn't have the financial resources to do that.
And do you think his gambling was a part of that failure, that the money was gambled away and you no longer had it to put into the household? Is this what you're saying?
Yes, I'm saying that, but he also knew that I would take care of things and make things happen, and there was no real need to worry about it.
Right.
Because I was going to take care of things.
Yeah.
And I did.
Mr. Dunbar, what do you have to say about that circumstance? Did you really lose 40 grand?
That's not an accurate number, but yes, I did. But
Lose a significant amount of money.
It was a.
Man, you better not come home. You better not come home, bro. I lose 40 grand, bro. I ain't coming home. I'm not coming home, bro. T, I lost 40,000 at the 40,000? What the fuck? It's all kinds. Hold up, T, hold up. Like, man, hold up. Yo, this goddamn $40,000. Look, think about the things that you could have done with that 40,000, bro. But on the flip side, this Georgia probably grown. He ain't really got no responsibilities like that or not. God damn it, it's his 40,000. If he want to blow 40,000 at the, you know, whatever, that's on him. That's on him, bro. Go ahead, man. My bad, player.
Significant amount of money, unfortunately.
Oh, that's always unfortunate when you lose a significant amount of money.
But it was mine. I mean, I didn't take it from her.
Right.
And I've done my part. I maintain my responsibilities. So in that respect, I said it didn't affect us.
So at no point did, like, you guys had made an agreement, we're moving in together and we were each going to contribute, and the fact that you lost that significant amount of money did not preclude you from contributing as you had promised. Is that what you're saying?
Correct. Any commitment I made to her, I kept.
You kept.
Regarding finances.
Is that true, Ms. Crosby?
Well, we just got furniture and I had been saying, let's get furniture. We need furniture. We had no furniture. We were living like we're adults. We're professional
Men
adults.
don't care about no furniture. I will say that.
But we have furniture now, and life is so much better. We were just saying last night at our hotel that we miss home because home is now like the home. We're sitting in the living room.
But can I address the furniture issue?
Please.
The furniture issue was only an issue because she would pack and be ready to leave.
No.
Where we live because of her convenience. If I was by myself, I would not live where I'm living. So with her constantly threatening to leave, I'm not furnishing this place.
Why does she threaten to leave all the time?
Just because of issues. I mean,
Like what issues?
I could ask her what she's doing for lunch, and she'll immediately assume that I think she's gonna do something inappropriate at lunchtime, and as a response, she starts attacking me.
Here's what I'm gleaning from the conversation. I'm gonna say it myself so we can get to the end of it. You believe that
point.
he is very insecure and controlling,
Yes.
and with that one little incident with that phone call, it has bled into his psyche that it now everything that you do is suspect, and that's why you get upset when he asks where you're going. Did I get that kind of right?
Yes, but I don't get upset. I mean, when he asks, I answer. And sometimes he'll just keep repeating.
Have you ever threatened to leave?
Oh, yes.
So tell me
Yes.
what prompted you to threaten to leave?
I have a family member who, and again, he's very rigid about how I define family. Is suffering from an illness that I suffer from.
Okay.
Vertigo. And
Suck out as many details as you can.
he
Get to
contacted, the
meat.
family member contacted me
Yeah.
about vertigo. Like,
Right.
what did it feel like? And I was answering him.
Was this a male or a female?
Yes, a male. And he
had a problem with that. Did you have a problem about the conversation about vertigo?
I don't recall. I don't even recall it.
Well, it happened. It's just one of the examples of, if I had said a female name called and I was talking about vertigo, he would have been like, oh yeah, wow, and he would have been engaged.
Gotcha. I'm with you. I'm gonna tell you what I think, and I'm gonna run. I think you are two wonderful people. I think you are intelligent. I think you are mature. I think you are classy. I think you are a very good, well-matched couple of people. Just love you. Don't get that often in here. Love to see it. I think you have one small hiccup that is causing the lumpy, rumpy, bumpy, and I'm going to try to express it. Now, Mr. Dunbar, you're not going to agree with me, and I want you to understand that I see what you see, and what I'm telling you is limiting your vision as you do is what's upsetting her. I'm trying to let you see what's upsetting her so we can have this I'm leaving stuff stop. You with me?
Yes.
And what I'm talking about is rigidity. Is that some people have a very singular and linear thought pattern that doesn't allow for a little bit over here and a little bit over there. Everything is all yes or all no, all black and all white. I know you got over the phone call. I get that. She's shown that she trusts you and that you've gotten over the phone call. I get all of that part. What she's saying is you come across to her as nonetheless rigid. She feels like she doesn't have the flexibility to talk to a male person about vertigo. She feels like she has to watch everything she does and says and who she says it with because she's concerned about your response. Now, either one of two things are happening.
Hold up, so all of that because of one response? I'm just saying, if we flip the roles that he messed up because of one response and everything is all off and he can't get right, it then bled, he ain't in the gray area, he only in the black and white, and I'm being for real, I'm being dead serious, he only in the black and white. If it happened off of that one thing, that one response, right, same thing go for her. The same thing go for her. So that one response messed everything up. I don't know. Maybe I'm not saying what the judge saying. I just don't see it. I just don't see it, bro. Like I don't understand. I don't.
You respond in a very rigid fashion that precludes her from having any kind of contact with the opposite sex, or you are misconstruing his question based upon his past action as an insecurity as opposed to simply an inquiry. One of those two things maybe. Women need to be heard. Women don't need to be instructed. Women need to be able to tell you what's on their mind, and we're going to meander just a little bit.
Yeah, man, we got to turn a little on that little bit. We got to turn it up. My bad. I should have that's my fault. That's my fault. I was in my feelings, Judge. I was in my feelings. I shouldn't have. That's my fault. My bad.
gonna start over here. We might end up over there, and everything won't be directly in the line that you want. But you gotta lay back and be comfortable and hear us through, because we might end up right where you want us to be.
Understand.
You see what I'm saying?
I understand.
I think you're a fabulous couple. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you a book called Making Marriage Work. You know why? I got a whole chapter in here on how women speak and on how men speak and how it's different and how you can bridge the hormonal divide while having a conversation. I think you would both benefit from that, because I think you're fabulous people, and I hope you stay together forever. You guys take care. This marriage is done.
I don't know.